got out of the I believe I got out of the Shell AJ Stadium. I believe it was about I want to say 2 hours ago, exact to be exact, 2 hours ago, because we were watching the Houston Gamblers take on the Louisville Kings. So we know in the first half wasn't good for the Gamblers because they couldn't get the offense to run, and they tried their best to run the ball. But the Louisville Kings scored 16 points. Then I believe we scored a field goal, right? Was it a field goal? Yeah, it was definitely a field goal. We scored a field goal. I think it was 16. It was like six because we had 19 touchdowns, 13. Yeah, I think we scored like two field goals. Maybe we probably scored like two field goals because we didn't have a touch. No, no, we scored a touchdown. I think it was a touchdown. We scored a touchdown, and we missed the extra point. Then transition to the second half. The second half of the game was it was pretty good. We scored right started the second half. The game will score a touchdown, made it 13-19. Wait, is that when we missed the extra? Oh no, we missed the extra point on the second half. It wasn't the first half because the first half we didn't miss any field goals. It's just the second half we missed like maybe two. We missed the well. Oh no, it wasn't field goal. It was a PA. The point after attempt, the PAT. We missed the point attempt on after the after they scored. I think it was like a 40. It was like a 40. Yeah, 45-yard rushing touchdown by one of the Gamblers players. So then it was like we made it 19. Yeah, I think we were just doing field goals, not the field goal. So we just made it. I think we had like six. It was honestly it was tied like 20. It was tied 22. Honestly, the games. I guess the Louisville tied the game up, and what else happened? Then I think we had like probably a few minutes left, and then the other team tried to score. We got a couple stops on them. Then when we got the ball, when we got the ball towards like maybe closer to towards like towards the 2 minute mark through one. It's probably like 1 to 2 minute mark. We just got closer there. We were running the ball, okay, and that's when Louisville took their timeout, took all their timeouts. After they took their timeouts, we had an opportunity to make the field goal to Silly to make the game winning field goal. But that did not happen there because he missed the. I mean, it felt far, but he missed. I was like, I thought that was gonna go in, but I was like, oh Lord, it just didn't go through. So after that, Louisville try to have maybe a couple seconds. Oh no, we missed the field goal. Louisville got the ball back, and then it was just like, they got the ball back, and then they went to overtime. So apparently, this new overtime rule, well, I don't know what happened with the Louisville Kings game last week, but so the overtime rules for this UFL is changed. So now the ball must start at the 5 yard line, and you have the opportunity to score a 2 points. So there'll be no kicking, no point. What is it? The PAT after that. So what it is that you have you have the opportunity to that first the I guess the first the first team that possesses the ball had the opportunity to score a 2 point conversion. And after that, once that's happened, the next team has to score that same 2 point conversion until we have a clear cut winner. So I know we didn't score. Then it was like it was kind of like a back and forth thing until Louisville didn't score either. We tried to score, it didn't go in. Louisville scored, so it was like I think it was kind of like we thought we got the touchdown at first, but it was a holding call. That's what the flag was doing. So Louisville had the opportunity to actually secure this win in overtime. So the ball goes back to the 5 yard line, and at the I think I don't know Jason Bean for the Louisville King threw the ball to someone at the towards the right side. It was side. He was a threw it to the right, the person to the right, and they got that touchdown. Then we had one more. I think we had one more chance to get the same thing. So his brother, I think his brother Tua's brother, tried to do the same thing. He threw it to was it Frank? I think it was Franklin, whatever. Who he threw it to someone on the left side. Thought we got the touchdown. I mean, he got wrapped around, but then he didn't tackle him. He wrapped around him, so he had opportunity to try to score a touchdown, but his foot stepped out of bounds. Not only his foot stepped out of bounds, it was a flag thrown at the after that. Thought we got the touchdown, but referee said holding on offense. That penalty is decline. The game is over, and yep. Yeah, they got screwed that game. It was just I think it was just the refs being biased. Then freaking Dean Blandino messed up that touchdown. We thought that was not a touchdown because the ball didn't the the ball cost like let me see. So the ball's like I think the line's right. Maybe the line was right here. Maybe the ball probably like crossed right there. It didn't cross right here. It crossed like right there. So they did a video review during the first quarter of that about we thought it was gonna be like not a touchdown, it's not a touchdown. But they had to confirm it was actually a touchdown, which is weird. So and that's how they made it like what was it? Well technically they made it like nine what was it 10 10 was it 10-0? Yeah, it was a 10-0. Yeah, it was like I think it was like 10-0. Yeah. But man, they did get screwed at that game though, so that's kind of sucked though. And it was on a school night too. And not only that, it was my first time watching the game was at home. So that didn't go well according to plan. So yeah, it is what it is. So the next game would be I want to say the next game would be against the Columbus Aviators. I believe that's what it is, right? On the 26th of April. 26th of April. So that'll probably be at either 11 o'clock game. I feel like that's either gonna be 11 o'clock or 3 o'clock game. Because remember the Yankees are playing like next next week, so they coming to town though. So, and the Yankees lost today to the Angels 11-4. So that didn't go well probably for that pitcher for the for New York. So yeah, man. There are gamblers. They would. I feel like the gamblers would do better in this next game. They just have to start winning though, because they have to at least win these three home games for them to be in the playoff spot. And Kim we lost to 0-3 team. That's crazy though. So it just it's just one of those days that we couldn't win it at all. So we try. Yeah. It just they just keep. I think in the first quarter, the first half, they would just run the ball. They would just run the ball like in that corner. They were running from this corner to that corner. Just they need to throw the ball better. Only time they get to run the ball is like maybe uh close to the 10-yard line or something. But you can run it towards the 50-yard line. I mean, whatever the kickoff return is finished, they were positioned where the ball's gonna go. And that team have an opportunity to either score a touchdown, first down, get a second down, get a third down, fourth down. Then touchdown happens, just do that. Um I'm not gonna lie, they had fun at the Gamblers game though. So I mean it was pretty fun though. So I enjoyed it. It was pretty fun. Should go to the next one. So glad I made up the one I missed on I believe is 2 weeks ago. I mean a week and a half ago. So due to it was Easter though. Because remember it was on Easter and it originally was supposed to be at 11 a.m., but they decided to push it back to 5 because people have to like go to church in the morning, and once they go to church in the morning, they don't have to go at 5 o'clock in the um 5 o'clock in the evening on Sundays. So all right, friends. Hopefully I enjoyed this late night recap. I know this is my second late night recap of sporting events that I tend to share energy. So this is for the Houston Gamblers versus Louisville Kings. So and also the final score was the Louisville Kings 24 and the Houston Gamblers 22. So Gamblers will try to find a way to get back in the winnings in April 26th. So hopefully they can get back to the winning ways and you know fight for the playoff spot. So there's only like I think this is only the top four. I don't know if it's the top four teams or at least that's what I'm think it is gonna be. So that's what it says. It's gonna be like top. I think it's top four teams in each. I don't know if it's each league or like could be. So hopefully, hopefully they get the next win within 10 days. It's all right. I mean, like I said, I have like it's fun to go to gamblers game once in a while. I mean, it was my first experience seeing watching a football field where the Houston Dynamo play at, and not only that, Texas Southern University also plays in that stadium. Also, the Houston Dash plays in that stadium. Sometimes Dynamo 2 plays in that stadium, but they don't. They probably moved that venue due to they probably play over there due to the fact they work do either like another rugby game or something going on there. So yeah. All right, friends. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy this video, you can hit that like, comment, share, and subscribe. And we're start saying this is your boy Terrence the Table 22. And I will catch you on the next one. And hope I bet the next Gamblers game and next home game should be we should be able to get a win. Even though we lost to an 0-3 team, now they 1-3, just like the same record as us. So we could go down the standings right now. So this is probably like a week, probably a week 5 or week 6 standings because we could go down, bro. Like we used to be from here, now we down here, so it's just not a good look though. So but I'm signing out, and y'all enjoy the rest of your y'all enjoy the rest of your Friday. So today is Friday, so enjoy the rest of that. So all right, peace.